We're going to start things off a bit differently today and speed through our daily challenges for some quick XP. We have wood cutting, fire making and rune crafting. We'll jump through cutting some oaks. 14 wood cutting. Quickly realised I've forgotten I can't burn oak yet. So I cut some normal logs, 15 wood cutting, and burn those. Level 5. Level 6 fire making. Level 7. Then on to rune crafting. For someone with 99 rune crafting in old school, this did not go smoothly. And I feel like I need to share these random side quests. So here we go. I'll go get the essence, right? Realise I don't know where the telly is from the wizard's tower, so I head off to try my luck with Varrock. Winner, we're in. While I'm mining it, I think, hey, I could use this to make some necro runes, because I'll need those more often. I head off to do that, then I realise I need to convert the essence by a ritual for it, which actually needs pure essence, which I can't mine yet. I try my luck in case anything has changed with talismans. Nope, still need one, and don't have an earth one. I have an air talisman though, I'll do that. Better go to where the air altar has always been since I was a child. No, it's moved. I wander around, find it the old way, using locate on the talisman. Only to remember I'd come across it during Imp Catcher and forgotten all about it. I'm Stabby Panda, and this is I Don't Know But with that, we get 10 rune crafting. We redeem the challenges and gets us to 12 rune crafting, 9 fire making, and 17 wood cutting. So with that done, here's the intro. Hey, it's good to see you again. I'm a long-time Old School Runescape player who decided it would be a good idea to try out RS3 for myself. I'm playing on a group Ironman account with the goal of trying out all of the skills, obtaining the quest cape, while focusing on Necromancy as my main combat style, all with the view of should you give RS3 a try and where can it improve. To keep it fun, I have to do all of this without access to the wiki or any other research outside of what is in the game itself. I'm going in blind, so join me and let's explore this new Gillinor together. I'm Stabby Panda, and this is Old to New. With that done, let's head over and have our first good look at the city of We unlocked in the first Necromancy quest, and finally do something I've been wanting to get into, some Necromancy upgrades. So we're going to look at, firstly, prayers. So for the quest we did last time, we have the prayer level needed to get our first Necromancy prayers. 2, upgrading our weapon and shield slot. 3, upgrading our armor. I should mention that getting these prayers and upgrading our gear is also our last remaining requirements for the easy tier of our Underworld Achievement Diary, which will be our very first Achievement Diary tier completion on the account. To upgrade our prayers, we need to speak with someone named Celine. She'll be hanging out at the church, I guess. Sure enough, here she is. After a quick chat, she gives us 2 new prayers. She also has options to learn Sanctity, but that requires 60 Necro, and Sap Necro, but we have to complete the Temple of Sentiston before we can access those, apparently. So she gives us the 2 new prayers, which are Decay, which increases our Necromancy strength. It doesn't tell us how much, but that's fine. And Hand of Judgment, which increases our Necromancy attack rating. Not sure if it's just accuracy or not, but I'm sure we'll work it out at some point. But with that done, let's head off to the Smith to have a look at what we need to upgrade our weapon and shield slot. Now we did do a quest before which unlocked the Smith and doing these upgrades. So we stoked the furnace with putting in souls. We had to go kill like 10 chickens or something. And just ignore the pathing of this taking me to a random corner instead of just going around. So we have spoken to her before, but I don't actually remember what I need to build. So here we are at the Soul Forge. Now we need for each piece of equipment, we need the previous piece and a lesser ensouled cloth. So we'll have to get that from doing a ritual of some sort. We have got the crafting level and smithing level for all the pieces that we need. We have also done the quest required to do any of these upgrades. So to do the weapon and the shield, we need the previous piece of equipment and the lesser ensouled bar. We'll do the weapon and shield slot first, so we're going to have a look at the required ritual, see what materials need to go into that, and then we can go get those and do the upgrade. So to make the lesser ensouled bar, we need a lesser unensouled bar. I'm not quite sure how to make that. But to make the lesser ensouled cloth, we can use literally any spider silk piece that we've crafted before, which we did do previously. So we'll head off to the bank, and having a look at our smithing guide, skill guide, it shows us that the lesser unensouled bar is made by a bronze bar, an iron bar, and a steel bar. So I'm not quite sure if I need to do that at a special furnace or if I can just do that one at a normal, any old one. So actually what we'll do is we'll head over to Lumbridge and have a look at the furnace there. Quick little detail on smithing and mining. The ores and bars get stored in the new furnace. So we'll go into detail on mining and smithing in another video. It's fairly different in RS3, but it's honestly great. I think it deserves its own video because of that, to go into proper detail on it. But anyway, looking at our stored materials, we don't actually have iron or steel bars and not enough ores to make them. So let's go mine some. It is worth mentioning that you can smith an ore box, which just stores ores of that tier, which is what I'm bringing along with me here. So we head off and mine a bunch of iron, getting 26 mining, and we start to have a look around for some coal, obviously to finish off our steel bars. Now, something on the minimap that you can do in RS3 is you can hover over the mining icon and actually see what ores are available there. And there we go, Southwest Mine. But we'll keep mining iron, we'll get a nice stack built up. There's 27. And there's 28. We'll head down and mine some coal now. And it's a bit slow because we've only got an iron pickaxe. So we'll mine a little bit and upgrade our pick before we settle in here for a bit. So with a bit of coal, we'll head back and upgrade our steel pickaxe. And we're going to also upgrade our ore box to a steel ore box so that it can hold coal. And do the steel hatchet, even though we can't use it yet, just while we're doing this. And the steel pickaxe looks like it can do a +1, which I'm not quite sure if it's gives a better mining rate or if it's just combat stats, but we'll do it anyway. So we'll put that in the tool belt so we have it on us all the time, and we'll just put the hatchet in the bank. And back to the mines. After a bit, we find this page which is from Doric's son after the quest we did with him. We get 29 mining. And the big 3-0 mining, which gives us a whole bunch, including being able to access Boric's mining tasks, which I'm sure will give us some great mining XP. So back to the furnace, and we make a bunch of steel and iron bars. And I finally noticed that you can smelt the lesser unensouled bars here. So we smelt the 2 we need and head back to via the Draenor teleport to do the ritual. We quickly do the rituals, which gives us our 2 bars. And while we're here, we can upgrade an ability for our skeleton. We got the XP from killing cows last time. So keen to try that out at some point. While we head back to the smith, can we just appreciate how awesome looks? It's such a really cool, spooky style of city. But anyway, we get back to the Soul Forge and upgrade our Skull Lantern, which is our shield slot, and the Death Guard, which is our weapon slot. And here's the first look at our upgraded items. So the Skull Lantern glows a lot more. I think it looks really cool. And then our weapon slot is just like a little bit more bright purple. Also, I don't know what these guys were doing here. There was just a random little necromancy meeting. They're all just standing around. With those done, it also means we've completed the easy tier of the Underworld Achievement Diary. So looking at the reward, we get the Grimoire 1, which is given by Ixthlorin near the ritual site at the city of and gives us the Grimoire 1 and an XP lamp worth 2k of XP and a skill of your choice 20 plus. It also gives us permanent passive bonus of 15 daily bones from loop. On the Grimoire, we get free teleports to the smithy, 10 a day, and while wearing the Grimoire, picked up ashes are sent to the bank, drop bones and big bones are sent to the focus storage, which is toggleable. Okay, we also get a 10% chance to make 4-dose necromancy potions while in and 2.5% chance per impure essence of receiving extra runes from rune crafting, and 3% XP from dispelling ritual disturbances. Cool. Alright, we'll get that. Great, so we get those and use the 2k XP on what we can, which I decide will be Necro. I feel like I should have held on to this and used it on something like Herblore, but that's fine. That takes us to 34 Necromancy. Then the first Necromancer from the original quest pops in for a random message with attitude for some reason.
Pathetic.
So we equip our new book, and I assumed this would go into our shield slot like all the books in Old School, but it turns out there's a new slot that these things go into. I feel like this is a nice addition. It could even be cool if it was visually equipped as well, like hung off your belt or something. We head over to claim our first daily reward of bones for doing the achievement diary. They are just that though, normal bones, so not really worth going out of our way for in the future. But we put our bones into the focus storage so that we can use them for rituals in the future. Then we head over to the bank, grab our spider silk gloves that we made previously, so that we can make this silk for upgrading our robes. Heading back to the ritual site, we go to do the ritual and realise that the candles need renewing. So we replace it with the ones that we have and do a ritual. Then after the second, we now need regular ghostly ink to replace the glyphs. You can buy the basic ghostly ink from a shop in but need to upgrade it to use on the ritual we need. There's 35 Necromancy. But we gotta go get this ink. For it, we need the basic ink, vials of water, and regular old ash. So we head over to Tavali and buy some vials of water. Then we head over to the trees nearby, cut them, level 18 woodcutting, burn the logs to get some ash. Level 10 firemaking, level 11. We pick up the ashes and it disappears. Now, my microphone wasn't working for this, so I haven't got recorded my small freak out at the time. But it took me longer than I care to admit that my new grimoire was automatically sending these ashes back to but eventually we figure it out and we keep going. Level 12 and 13. Firemaking isn't the most engaging skill, even in RS3, so I definitely didn't make a little ring of fire for myself. Anyway, cut to level 14, 15 firemaking, and 20 woodcutting, which, can I note, has way more fireworks. I'm guessing this is a increments of 10 thing. But with that done, we head back to make the ink, which I forgot actually needed lesser necroplasm as well, which we had already made previously from a ritual with some weak necroplasm from the shop. Finish off our rituals, where we get 36 necromancy. It's at this point that I fixed my mic, so I'm going to jump back to a bit more live commentary. Go, ooh, necromancy, you've unlocked a new ability. Blood Siphon is a channeled area target ability. Deals minor damage to surrounding enemies, but heals you in the process. Deals severe damage to your target section.
Will die, and it will be your fault.
Okay. Awesome. Alright. Well, let's put that in. So, what's it cost? Necromancy damage per hit, up to 25 within 2 tiles of you. 4 hits channeled. Heals you for 70% of the damage dealt. Completing channel deals that. Necromancy damage to the target plus 100% of the total heal value. Oh, we'll put that as a manual cast for now. See how it goes and work it in. Yeah, because 45-second cooldown. Wow. That should be all of our silk though. Fantastic. And we'll put the bones in. I don't think we can put those in. No. That's alright. We'll take all that. And let's go upgrade our gear. I'm really looking forward to this. I really don't need it. Like, we're very strong, but it just makes it's just cool. And I feel like it's going to go more purple. I think it might start to look a little bit more like the cape and all that, because I mean our new weapon has gone more purple. So hopefully we might look a little bit more put together. Oh, someone's looking fancy. I don't like seeing too many spoilers, so I don't want to see people too far ahead. We need to unequip this first. So that. Ooh, and the gloves. And let's do this. So looking actually at the difference, I do like to see the difference as well. So armor is 40 compared to 63, and damage reduction doubles. Life points doubles. I imagine it's going to be similar for all that. That's awesome. Let's do that one. Getting a little crafting XP while we do this. Done. Okay, and the great reveal under the streetlight. Okay. The robes, not too different, but I really like the new helmet. That's really cool. Also, going back and appreciating this looks so much better. As does the weapon. Like, things are coming together. So, for the upgrade then, what's our next one look like? So 25, must have learned how to upgrade to tier 30 equipment from Killy, that's fine. And then just cloth, that's quite easy actually. And looks like it just sort of keeps going, but that's cool. Like, I mean, that grind does seem pretty close. 25, maybe I go do that. Actually, I've got a bunch of the geodes. Let's put all this away, grab all the geodes out, and hopefully we get some good stuff from it. Oh, a spirit shard. I'm guessing for summoning. Opal, spirit shard, emerald. Alright, we're just going to spam click, get what we get. Okay. Not quite what I was really hoping for. Oof. Okay, and we need 27 for that one. That's alright. Oh, can we just... No shift drop, but that's fine. I'm sure it's in the settings or something like that. Put all that in. Right. Crafting. We did do some before by mining. There was the gem rock at Alcarid. So I might go back and do that a little bit. Get some more gems. Because that should be able to rush us up to 25, and then I can just keep moving. Might have been bloody quicker to go to Varrock and walk down rather than Alcarid and walk up. Oh, what is that? Let's have it on the map. Is that the mage training arena? Surely not. Oh, Garden of Alcarid. Of Carid. Anyway. Ooh. Mysterious entrance. That looks like... Yeah, that looks like that. Alright. We'll do this. Ooh, actually, can we... What do we get from it, though? Nice. Thing is, if that comes up with, like, emeralds, I'm not going to be able to... Yeah, I'm not going to be able to actually cut them. But that's okay, it's probably still worth it just to get all these. Oh god, we're going to end up with so many emeralds. The other scorpions look so much cooler. Oh, now they all just walk away at once. Yeah, they look really cool. Alright, let's do an inventory and go from there. So these are uncommon. Are they then like rare ones or something? Maybe not here. Actually, let's do these because that'll probably clear up a bit of... Yeah, there we go. Oop, that one. Yeah, drop that. Let's do that. I wonder if we can crush these ones as well, or if they're just auto-complete. Oh wow, there's 24. Speed through those. So we can make a sapphire amulet. So I'm guessing then we can make an amulet of magic. If it all works the same, which I'm assuming that it does. Actually, when can we do emeralds? 27, okay. Well, we'll bank these up. Lumbridge is probably closest to a bank. Deposit all these, because we'll hold on to all the emeralds for later. I wonder whether the ore box will hold on to them. I doubt it. But we'll give it a go. We can try that at the bank, I guess. That in, like that. Nope. Yeah. No, I mean, it was a long shot, but, you know. Put those in. Put that away. Oh, there was a strange rock that we got from rune crafting, and they can go into that. So we'll fill that statue collecting bag, and we'll head back over. I guess it's just easier to run from here. Gem bag. Oh, also requires 25 dungeoneering. Ah, so maybe we do want to do some dungeoneering. But the thing is, I know that quests are so good. Like, quests are so good for getting those early levels done. So I don't... Part of me wants to explore getting into the skills and that sort of stuff, but also I know that those early levels in the time for that, the quests will take care of. But I do want to do it in some sort of order like this. And obviously these are all the old quests, which are only going to give me rewards for the more traditional older skills. 31 mining? Cobalt skill chomper. What the hell is that? They act like a mithril pickaxe where applicable. Okay, sure. Okay, now we're getting all the sapphires. I have heard that the construction isn't as strong in RS3. So I'm curious to see what that entails. But yeah, I don't know, I have no idea what divination is. Oh, someone in some more fancy gear. I wonder if they're going into the dungeon. Oh, they're joining me. Is that like a bronze pickaxe and they're in this fancy looking gear? Is that bronze? Or is that something more fancy? No. Alright, we have a fair few sapphires. Let's try this. See whether it gets us Oh yeah, it does. Comfortably. Fantastic. Okay, so... Smoke kills, one small favor. God, that's not going to be fun. 8 of them my rig. Fungal visor, fungal leggings, and fungal poncho. Hard leather cowl. Gem bag. Okay, where can I'm gonna have to see what I can do about that. Spider orb. Okay, but this is the big thing. Tier 30. I don't think we can do anything with them yet. No, they're worth 27. Yeah. Okay, so let's go down to... I mean, we get 10 per day. Let's just use this. We're definitely not going to use 10 by the end of the day. Okay, have a chat. Oh. Do for you today. Okay, we haven't come across power armor. Everything's been tank. Here, Kiri tells us that we need to power up the forge like we did before, but with stronger souls, telling us we need to kill a bunch of troll souls. Okay, we can do the troll souls thing, so that was in, so we'll go and do that. Cool. It was this, so we sort of just need to head south. It's weird that it doesn't show this in a map of some sort. It just shows you got to go down in that direction, which is really strange. Little skeletons walking around, just going about his day. We can try out our new ability. But that's really good because that'll give us staying ability. Here out ghost trolls. Probably should have brought a bit of ectoplasm. Oh, I brought all this. Whoops. Alright, 22 constitution. But I don't know where to get that. So combat ability siphon. It doesn't really show you where that is. Skills, magic. Right, let's keep attacking while we look for this. I'm not even losing any health to try this out. We're just too tanky. Ah, there we go. Let's give it a try. Equals... Oh. Did we even get any health back? Oh, that definitely hits harder now. Take that. I'll need that at some point. After this one, let's maybe try... Oh. It's kind of off, yeah, who's around you, not who's around the target. Oh, big hit. Can we tag multiple? Is this multi? Yeah. So if we... Oh yeah, okay. Oh, 23 constitution, 37 necromancy. Ah, cool, that's full. At least, yeah, it's put all those bones naturally into storage. Old mate's chilling out, having a nice little Christmas. His little rod. He's questioning his life's choices. Actually, before I talk to her, just in case, I'm going to put all of these away. Cool. Alright, so I'm just going to double check, make sure it hasn't changed on me at all. No, so just a cloth, so I'm guessing 7 each, and I need 25 smithing for that. That's not too bad, I should be able to get that. And then lesser in soul bar. Okay, I might go do that quickly by doing the next mini quest. Ah, Death Plateau, I've got to do that first. There was about Oryx. I don't want to jump around this too much, but the fact that it's a mini quest, I'm not as concerned about it. Oryx Task 1 mini quest. Here we go. Okay. Very short. Fantastic. Set active. There we go. We'll head to Falador. Just then we can do it all at once. There he is. I'm guessing, yeah, it was downstairs. Entries, Mithra, okay. Oh, Orichalcum, Chromium, Bane, Eldaroon, and Primal. It's purplish blue tinged metal, which is both stronger and lighter than steel. The other tools use Mithril wildly in their equipment. Machinery. By the end of the first age, they preferred the more durable adamant and used Mithril almost exclusively for jewellery. Mithril is the strongest metal that humans can easily work because it still be minted in primitive coal furnaces. Being rare on the surface, Mithril was highly prized by the early Fremennik. Sword made of the material became valuable heirlooms. Adamant. We don't have any stuff in that. So maybe he's just mining.
I might do. Demand is higher than ever. But we're struggling to keep up our supplies to meet all the orders. If we start missing deadlines, we're going to undo all the good work we've put in so far.
Right, okay. So it's a mining side.
Coal more than anything else. It's used to keep the forge burning. There are coal trucks to the west of Sears Village, which allow the gathering of coal in bulk. Head there and gather 30 pieces of coal into one of the trucks. We've got a guy out there already. Let him know when you're done.
Okay. So, let's go out. I don't know if I want to do this right now. Just because I haven't gone over that side of the world yet. Oh, there won't be anything that'll really stop me. I can set that lodestone up. Yeah, let's just do that. Have I set that one? Yeah, I have. That's only there. So we'll run over, get the Catherby one, get the Sears Village one, and get over and mine some coal. Do we have to go over, or can we just go around? No, we still gotta go over. We've got like hardly any agility anyway. Can we? Yeah, that's grapple, that's the way up. Never mind. What is that? Land of Snow Portal. Violet. Quest stuff. Do we enter the cave? Oh, it doesn't show like a clear path like it used to. I'm guessing we go via the cave. Yeah, oh. A big wolf. I remember this always used to feel so daunting when you were like, you were young, you first played like before Old School back in the day. Okay, so that's, oh, that's not right. Must be another cave. Is that it there? Yeah. Ooh, we really do need these lodestones. Okay, yeah, so you just do it by that. Felt like much more of a mountain. Lodestone, there it is. Fantastic. Running out of energy. Do we have a musician around at all? Let's run, because I reckon we'll probably come across one. Whoa. What is that? Crystal tree. It's towards the north and west. I'm guessing that's something we'll come across at some point. Oh. Mysterious statue. Its eyes stare off into the distance. Creepy looking. Vampire looking. Now we want the lodestone. Ah, there it is. Looks a little bit different. Are those maples? Yeah, maples look much more strikingly different. Don't need to do the... Before I forget about it, actually, I'm going to, at the bank, swap in my steel hatchet. Add to tool belt. Let's take this as well. Even though being at coal trucks, we should be fine. But I wonder whether they're as obsolete in RS3 as they are in Old School. Also, I'm wondering whether I'm going to get stuck here with... What is that? Doesn't say. I wonder whether I'm going to get stuck at this level 20 agility. I should have checked that beforehand. So I have to come all the way down, around, get in by that bugger. I should have checked that before. Gotta get that agility up. Alright, we're taking the scenic route. Oh, Sinister Stranger. I'll do the fishing contest there eventually, I'm sure. The Ranging Guild, the most pointless thing. I reckon I'm gonna miss things like the Farming Guild and stuff. I mean, over here we could have done Waterfall Quest, get those, but the early levels aren't so needed because we've got Necromancy to carry us. Alright, we can just jump through this quickly. Fantastic. There. These big bats. The way that they fly looks ridiculous. It looks like one of those like little rubber things if they were like suspended on like elastics. Okay, how much is in there? So you just... Seems like a decent amount. So you don't have to run it over to the actual trucks. You're just mining away. I wish you could see though from here how much is in there. I'm tempted while we're over here to do the dwarf cannon. Just because I know that you've got to head over to the dwarven mine. So it might save us a trip. It's 32 mining. The thing is I'm going to need like a decent amount of mining experience. I mean, I'm going to need a decent amount of smithing experience to get up to 25. These look ridiculous. Surely that's enough actually. 51, and that needed 30, didn't it? You can note this is where things start to go wrong, because for mini quests, it doesn't actually tell you what you have to do next in the quest. Interesting. Thought I would record it. So we'll have to go to the other side and get that out. But I guess we can... okay, that's quite strong. That's cool. We don't want to put it in the bank. We want to go back over here. He's probably going to take all this off me and just give me mining experience.
So head there and gather 30 pieces of coal into one of the trucks. We've got a guy out there already. Let him know when you're done.
Oh, I didn't read that properly. I've got to go back. Oh, that hurts. It's probably easiest to go from there, run up, rather than all the way around. Oh, can't believe that. I gotta do another 30. Life lesson, ladies and gentlemen. Listen. Okay, not too bad to get out here. That's 33 mining. Oh, we need to be able to make a mithril pickaxe. Okay. We really should prioritize getting smithing experience. We'll do this and then we'll see about smithing experience from quests. Dwarf cannon really might be one. Isn't there like knight's sword? Is that in here? 10 mining. Okay, yeah. You'll need to defeat or evade level 54 enemies. Okay. Oh, actually, I didn't think of something. We'll probably have to be 30 defense even to wear it. So, alright, let's check where we're at. 47. Cool. Let's imagine it's this guy. Oh, there we go. Oh, okay. So that gives us charges on the amulet. So the amulet gives us double XP for smithing that we do. I think you can also use it for mining, but obviously much more important for us to do it for smithing. And 34 mining. Ah, we can get rubies now. We are charging through these levels. So we do the dwarf cannon quest, but it's just the same as old school, so we'll fly through this. Speaking to Captain Lorgoth, we find out their fence is broken, so after remodeling his home, he gets us to check on a dwarf in the tower, which is about 10 meters away and has obviously been gone for a long time. This is just irresponsible leadership at this point. Go save a dwarven child in a box, who I have to add is going through much more of a phase in RS3. Fix up the broken cannon, get the instructions cannonball mold, drop it back, and quest completed. Quest point, 750 crafting XP, and we can get our own dwarf cannon. Smith cannonballs and add the ammo mold to your tool belt. Ah, fantastic. And 26 crafting. So I made a mistake. I did think that that would give smithing experience, but that's fine. we roll with that. So we know that this one does it. So let's do knight's sword. Yeah, let's do that. All right. Set active. We're gonna need red berry pie. So maybe before we go, let's prep that. Getting around definitely isn't as bad in the early game with this, just because obviously you've got the lodestones. Also, I'm pretty sure these guys never attacked me while I was early level. Sad moment where they don't be aggressive anymore. Alright, red berry. Let's grab all these. I might grab some of those as well, just while we're here, in case we need them for anything. Actually, can we make a berry pie? That requires 10. That's a pain. It has pie in the name. I'm gonna guess that it's gonna give me cooking experience, so let's give this a try. The question is, yeah, and it's short to medium anyway. Let's try that. So because we can't do knight's sword yet, we set out to get cooking XP by doing a quest with the name pie in it, because we can't view what quest rewards are. This is feeling dangerously close to the red strings strung all over the wall meme. But I feel like early game Ironman is always a bit jumpy anyway. Before we get stuck into another quest, I'm going to finish this video up here. There's so much to do in the early game and I want to power through it all, but I also don't think that people want a 2-hour video. I'll kick the next video off straight into this quest, and honestly it was good fun and a funny little quest. Also, thanks for your feedback on viewing the quest details. I'm going to go with the rule that I can't view quest rewards or items, but if I get truly stuck then I may look at items at that point. But we'll take that as it comes. A few people did say I should be able to view both, but we'll play by polling rules. Without a vast majority, it doesn't pass. So anyway, thanks again, and until next time, thanks for watching, and see ya!